does it always go wrong when I'm fucking recording this cunt? I always fuck up when I'm recording. So I was going to do a little bit about vegetarianism. I went vegetarian in 95, I think it was. I think I was 21. So it's either 94 or 95. I can't remember, I never write these things down, but I know I was 21. And I was working for Greggs the Bakery, and I was in the canteen, and I was just eating whatever I was eating. I think I probably was eating a bacon sandwich, actually. And this older worker, like a supervisor, he came in and he goes, "Did you see that programme last night about the pigs?" I was like, "What? Programme about the pigs?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, they're very intelligent and they know they're going to go to the slaughterhouse and they're like screaming," and like, I was just like, "Oh, that don't sound good. That's not good, is it?" And it kind of made me think about how animals are treated. I just something just clicked in my head. I was like, "That's not right. I'm not gonna eat meat anymore." And I think if I'd have known about the meat and dairy, the dairy industry and the egg industry, I would have gone vegan there and then. But I just thought, I was just oblivious. I just thought, it was an ethical, farm down. It was humane slaughter. It was humane. They were not humane slaughter. For fuck's sake, humane. They were humanely treated, and they were milked kindly. And I didn't realise, like factory farming, how horrific the factory farming is. How horrific the egg industry is. It's all like, in my opinion, I think it's worse than the actual meat industry. Although it's a product of the meat industry, they're all slaughtered for meat at the end. But I do think that is just like torture for the animals. That's just it makes it kind of worse. Factory farming is kind of worse than just killing something. You actually in fact, we are the only species on Earth to torture our food. Well, it's not human food, but we call it food before we eat it. Whereas other animals in the wild, it's just quick. Like the creature is in its habitat, it's living its life, and then that animal has a chance to also get away from its predator. Whereas factory farm animals are just stuck in confined spaces. So I just think it's worse. The milk and dairy and egg industry is worse than actually just killing animals for meat. So yeah, and then I was a vegetarian for, I think it was about 15 years, and then for some reason I fell off the wagon for 3 years, and I just ate meat. It didn't feel good. It felt terrible. It felt I didn't enjoy the taste. I forced it down. But I was with my partner at the time, and she was like, "Oh, that's good because it saves all the faffing about. We can go out and we don't have to worry." And it's kind of like, yeah, I suppose it is, a bit easier when you go out. But then, easier. It's not ethical, is it? It's just not. People that say they can't be bothered. It's like, you should think a bit more about, put yourself in that position, in the animal's position. Think a bit, what it must be like, being put in the back of in a truck, in a cattle truck, and I've seen cows go in, like being put in the cattle truck, and they're just kicking and screaming, and they're fighting for their lives. They just don't want to go. So put yourself in the position of that animal. Think how they feel. I mean, they're in that queue and they're seeing their fellow friends being murdered and cut up. And the smell of it. I mean, these animals they're just not dumb. Animals aren't dumb. They have intelligence, but they don't have the intelligence on the same level as humans have. I think animals are more intelligent than humans, because humans have got a brain, but they're still just fucking dumb, aren't they? Humans are just plain dumb. They're good with technology, but they're really dumb in all other areas. So, yeah, so I fell off the wagon for like 3 years, forced down meat, and then was on social media, and then was on all these vegan channels, and I just thought, yeah, this is the way to go. This this is a win-win for everybody, for the animals, the planets, for the health of humans, you know, for starving people, for the animals. You know, it's just a win-win. And I just kind of like went and bought trolleys full of bananas, just detoxed, and was like ill for like 6 months because I had mucus coming out, and I was on antidepressants before, and all that was coming out, and it's just horrendous. But it's worth it. It's worth it. So yeah, that's my kind of journey. Yeah, I just felt like sharing that this morning, and I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good week, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.